Hi, I'm Buzz Lightyear, and welcome to Jay's Toy Collection, UK.
Laser at full power.
Thank you, Buzz Lightyear, and as you can see, we are downstairs, and the Toy Story section on the wall for Cheeky Monkey Kiara is behind me. So, what's going to happen on this one? Well, firstly, I've got Greg's sausage roll. So for our American friends, you might have no idea what this is. For our UK friends, it's a bit of a reference. So if you know what this is a reference to, let me know down in the comments below. So what we're going to do today is the last couple of weeks worth of pickups that I haven't shown on the channel. So I'm just going to do a quick overview of what we've got, and then I'll preview all the future unboxing and displays to come. So join me in a minute. So as you can see, we've got literally piles galore stacking up here in the living room. So I'm going to stay down here and just give you a brief overview of what we've got. So hot off the truck all the way from NECA in the US is the Toka and Razor Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze 2-pack. So this has been out a while now, but it got a re-release last year. So I jumped on the pre-order as soon as I could. I'd initially decided I wasn't going to collect Secret of the Ooze figures, but as soon as they put these two up again, I thought, no, I better jump in. This thing was crazy on the aftermarket, so to get this for about the $80 retail, I'm quite happy with. So I know we got articulated eyebrows on Toka there, so we will get this Turtles unboxed in a future video, because there's a lot of Turtles today, so I can definitely see a new sort of Turtles display coming up. So Toka and Razor start us off, more Turtles next. So sticking with Secret of the Ooze, I've got the accessory set. Again, I didn't buy the accessory set from the first movie. That was a regret, because that thing is ridiculously expensive on the aftermarket. So we get Toka and Razor in animal form in this one. We got the old keyboard guitar, very 90s there. The aprons, or the pinnies, when they did the cooking, so I'm definitely going to display those. And a little too much Raph, it's all going on in this one. Some potato chips, or some crisps as we call them over here. Again, if you know why Greg's sausage roll was in the intro, do let me know in the comments. So that's the accessory set. But the main thing from this set is the Secret of the Ooze to the actual turtles themselves. So same bodies, but brand new head sculpts on this one. So we do get the more happy, cartoony sort of style turtles from the second film. Because I think, again, after the first film was so dark, the studio decided they got to lighten the tone for the second one. Hence, we start off in the toy store with all the weapons. They don't actually use their weapons in the film, do they? So, look at Leo, my favourite turtle. Do let me know your favourite turtle down below in the comments. I'm sure it's Leonardo. It might be Donatello from some of my viewers. Or it could be Raph. Is anyone going to vote for Mikey? I think Cheeky Monkey would vote for Mikey. She's a fan of Mikey. But I love the head sculpt on Leo, the smiling face. Really, really good. And the same, I do like Donatello's new face sculpt, so cannot wait to get these open and get a proper look at the turtles. And then I'm going to do a full sort of Secret of the Ooze cube to go above my display of the other movie. So that is the movie Turtle straight from NECA. Another good thing about this was no import fees to get this to the UK, so that was a good sort of £80 saved on that one. So that is movie Turtles, but we do have some cartoon Turtles. I've had this one for a few weeks, but I haven't shown it on the channel. I've shown it on the Dan Who Legends and Liquor stream, so please do check those out. Do enjoy my appearances on there, where I did show this bad boy off. And spoiler alert, I do have a full set of feet. So finally, Turtles in disguise. So we get a closer look on these bad boys. Pigeon Pete there, I think his name is in the corner. So they're all in their trench coats, animated heads with the interchangeable face plates on this one. You may be wondering why I've only just got this set. Well, again, had to be ordered directly from NECA, but with the UK stock, they sent us an email about a year ago saying the stock had got damaged in transit and they had to go back to the factory and redo the sets. So whether that was true or not, I don't know. Could have been a good excuse, but it's taken nearly 2 years from initial pre-order for this set to get here. So very excited to have them. I do have the original Turtles from this line, but these again do have the interchangeable heads, all the different disguises and masks and accessories. And with a Turtle van coming up this year and the play sets, which I'm very excited to get, going to need more than one set of Turtles, I think, because the animated Turtles are taking over the display room. But I do love this cartoon, grew up on it here in the UK. Wasn't actually called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, though. It was Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, for those that don't know. The UK censors decided we couldn't have ninjas, far too scary for us British children. So here's the set, and we'll move on to the next. It's still turtle related, but this time it's a crossover. Right, on to another new collection for me, Turtles related. It is the Power Rangers versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Lightning Collection crossover figures. So again, these have been out for a while, but I initially passed on the line because I wasn't really collecting Lightning Collection anymore, and I thought, oh, I don't need the Turtles. So what has happened is I made the mistake of actually reading the comic books. So I got the graphic novel version with all 5 collected issues, read that and thought, probably would like these figures. So I went and got them, and lucky for me, these are in a sale. So if you caught my last video, you saw I got all those Marvel Legends Retro 375s for about $5.99 in the sale in the UK from Game. Well, also, these bad boys were in the sale. So I've got the Donatello and the Leonardo versions there. Get one of the other sets coming in. So we've got April as the Pink Ranger and Michelangelo as the Yellow Ranger. So I picked these up for £20 per set. So £10 a figure. So I thought, for £10 a figure, when these retail for well over, I think they were 40 or 50 initially, couldn't really go wrong. So I picked up all 3 sets, as you can see here. So it's Tommy as the Foot Soldier and Raphael as the Red Ranger. So you do get all the cool weapons that do combined, and that is one of the scenes from the comic when the weapons all combine. So I'm going to be doing that, I think, on the shelf. So I think that's going to be another unboxing video. Oh, look at me, I'm trashing the place. Absolute trashage going on here. So final one in the set, which literally came this morning, is the morphed Shredder as the Green Ranger. He looks really cool. He looks really tall as well. So we've gone from 3.75 with shrinkage in the last video back to the 6 or maybe 7 inches in this video. So we've erected. Well, absolute filth on this channel as ever. So Lightning Collection figures of the Turtles. So that ends the Turtles section of the video. But there's more Lightning Collection to come, which is very unusual because I don't collect it. Here's one I sold earlier. So yes, I have bought Lightning Collection again. Now, I'm not going all in on the line, and there is a reason. So we'll start with this. It's the Lord Zed and Rita Repulsa 2-pack from the 20th anniversary collection. It's also the anniversary of their wedding there, see? Look at those. Look at those cones on Rita. My goodness. So I did own the Lightning Collection before. Made the decision a couple of years ago to sell it and then focus on the Super 7 Power Rangers. So hopefully this year they will get delivered here in the UK. I can see they've just hit American shores. The head sculpts aren't looking too good on the unmasked, but the masked versions look okay. So hopefully I've made the right decision, and Goldar looks great. So you may ask yourself, why have I bought these figures? Well, the reason is, in the comic that I just discussed, the Turtles one, Shredder's not the only villain. Rita is as well. So I was like, right, let's get all the villains from the comic book. Talking villains from the comic book, I've picked up another one. So here comes Finster himself. So he's going to make some putties. He's in the comic, so I thought, right, let's get them in as well. Also, sale prices. So Rita and Lord Zed 2-packs, $26.99 on Toy Dip here in the UK. That's over half price of what it should be. And Finster again was down to 20. I think he was a £30 deluxe. So at least going to fill out the cube, I think, with a few Power Rangers figures and a few Turtles. But my only question is, should I get those new deluxe Power Rangers to go in the cube as well? The new Hasbro ones they've just announced. Not the only Power Rangers I bought. Give me a second and I'll get some more. More Lightning Collection for a man that doesn't even collect the line. So here we have a Tenga Warrior. The reason I picked this up was to get free postage. So I had $49.99 in the cart. You needed £50 for free postage. Otherwise it was £3 postage. This was in the sale at $9.99. So effectively it cost me £6. So I thought, okay, can't really argue with a £6 Tenga Warrior. I'm sure I can do something with it. So he's come to the collection. And here we have the final Power Rangers pickup, which is from another comic book that I have read, which is the Shattered Grid series. So I thought, these Turtles, they ain't going to take up a full cube. I'm going to have a bit of room. So let's go and do, as the side of the box, let's do a full comic book Turtles and Power Rangers collection. So I've gone and got Lord Draken himself in his third evolution, the final form in the comic. to go in the display. So this is the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. I think it was 2019 potentially, I'm not sure on the year. I have had this and sold this before, but luckily Star Action Figures here in the UK put up the other day that they found some in the back. So this was still sold at the $49.99 retail price. So I thought, well, you can't argue with that, can you? Getting an SDCC exclusive years later for retail price. So coming up soon on the channel, you will see a video of Turtles and Power Rangers in a crossover cube when I get around to opening them all up. So hopefully that should look good. So Turtles and Power Rangers section over. On to the next one. What will it be? What will it be? It's WWE. So WrestleMania Elite Build-A-Figure Mean Gene Okerlund set has just hit the UK retailers. So there's the American Dream himself, Dusty Rhodes, clad in his trademark polka dots, and Mean Gene Build-A-Figure torso there. So I've picked up 3 of the figures from the Build-A-Figure way. So I've got Dusty Rhodes, got the Macho Man himself, Randy Savage, or the Macho King, I should say, in this instance of Randy, in their match from WrestleMania 6, I do believe. Yep, WrestleMania 6. I was going to say, is it 7? No, it's definitely 6. Mean Gene's head in there. There's the Macho Man, clad in colours. And if you smell what he's cooking, here's The Rock. So this is WrestleMania 18 Rock in his match against Hogan. So Hogan is the only one in the set I haven't picked up yet. I will just wait till these reduced a little because these are coming at $26.99 in the UK. I did manage to get all these again with a discount code, so that wasn't too bad. So there's The Rock. And one more here. It's the Ultimate Edition. So as you may have seen, I have a mint on card wall of the Ultimate Edition figures. There's the Ultimate Warrior from his match with Randy Savage at WrestleMania 7, the retirement match. I do have one mint on card, but this is one to open because I couldn't resist all those soft, good robes. So if you are a WWE fan, I'm going to give myself a cheap plug. There is a 4.5 hour 2023 Royal Rumble live stream commentary just over in the live stream tab if you want me to provide you with an alternate soundtrack to the Royal Rumble. So those are our first wrestling pickups, but there's 2 big ones to come. Now this one I am extremely excited for. It is a Target exclusive Raw 1995 to 1997 entrance stage 3-pack. So in this one you get The Undertaker in his original grey attire in a soft goods robe, which is really cool to have. You've got the stylized fingers there, and for the first time in the line, the hair is fully in front of his face. So as I was a little kid, I used to think Undertaker was truly dead because I was about 4 or 5 at the time. So he scared the shit out of me. So my favourite wrestler there. Great to have him like that. Razor Ramon clad in green. And the 1-2-3 Kid with all the money. $10,000. Looking really good. So you got the Raw letters there in the back that will make the entrance stage. So this could go with the new Generation Arena, or it could go with the Raw Arena. So I'm going to probably put it with a Raw Arena. So coming up on the channel, you will see in the future, I will unbox this. I will get the letters built. But it needs to go with something. What am I going to put it with? I'll show you now. I'm going to put it with this bad boy. It's the Attitude Era Ultimate Edition Kane Arena set. So we have a new generation ring, but now we have the classic Attitude Era Raw is Raw ring. This was Ringside Collectibles and Mattel Creations exclusive in the US. But one of the UK retailers, I think it was Rock and Roll Collectibles, and also I think the whole shebang got this in the UK. So great to build this classic arena. I'm sure everybody loves the Attitude Era. Leave me your favourite Attitude Era memories in the comments below. And here is Kane. So it's one of his alternate outfits of Kane. I think he wore this at WrestleMania 2000. It's kind of when he was tagging with X-Pac. But we're going to get the ultimate version of Kane. It is plastic-free packaging, I believe, in there. So I won't feel bad about opening this one, which is good. But these 2 sets, I really didn't think we'd get them in the UK. I'd end up with loads of import fees and struggle to find them. But luckily, the UK retailers have come through. Talking of UK retailers for wrestling, it's been announced this year that Ultimate Edition and Legends, by about August, will become standard UK retail prices. We won't have to pay crazy imports. So look out for those to come. So that's the wrestling section. But there's still more to come. The toys are never ending in this house. It's Mezco time, baby. So here is the Black Bolt and Lockjaw Inhuman set. So for those that know me well, know I love my Mezcos, but had a bit of a panic last year, trying to raise some funds, sold a few of my Mezcos. Regretted that straight away, and luckily, Kapow Toys has come through in the UK with some import stock, and I've managed to buy every single one I sold back at retail price, so that cannot be bad. So the last one I was missing was Black Bolt and Lockjaw, so it's back in the collection. Loads of Mezco to unboxing, so that's another video. There's so many videos I need to do. Right, on to the next one. So we've got a Super 7 purchase. It's Voltron, Defender of the Universe, animated version. So I had never watched Voltron before until recently. I got on YouTube, all the cartoons are on there, and I pulled a J, as I've been told, and started watching them, and if I watch them, I end up buying the figures. So we're going to have an epic 80s animated toy section from Super 7 in the toy room. We've got Voltron here, who will go with the Transformers. We've got G.I. Joe coming, Thundercats are here, starting Filmation versions of Masters of the Universe. So the 80s is going to look epic in the toy room. So Voltron, another 80s icon. Couldn't resist. Again, Kapow Toys coming through at retail price still. So very happy with this. One segment to go. Yo Joe. You've probably already seen this one on the channel, but the Skystriker has come. I backed the Haslab. Going to use this in my classified display hanging on the wall. There's a full unboxing video on the channel. If you haven't seen it, go check that one out. But there's still a little more G.I. Joe to come. So the final segment, we're going to have a little bonus unboxing here. So I believe G.I. Joe is in this box. Hashtag flip open the flap. Let's see what we've got. So this has literally just come in today from Star Action Figures. I think it's G.I. Joe, but we will find out together. So you get some lovely green padding. And what have we got in the box? Ooh. Here we go. What's it going to be? Right, it's G.I. Joe. It's G.I. Joe. We can see it's Joe. It's actually Cobra. It's Cobra. We have a Python Patrol officer. So fresh from the case. Python Patrol officer. Got the Python Patrol backing on the card. Let's get another closer look at this bad boy. So you've got your yellow, your camouflage yellow. That's always a great colour for camo, isn't it? Bright yellow. Well done, Cobra. So Python Patrol officer. Two more in the box by the looks of it. It's Recondo. Now look at that mustache. Look at that bad boy. Got to grow me one of them things. Look at that. Recondo again. This is Tiger Force Recondo to fight Python Patrol. Again, these were from Star Action Figures in the UK. I think still on the old pricing system of $19.99 for these. So can't go wrong. And the final one is our boy Bazooka. So there he is. Bazooka in his Tiger Force again. So he's got the white top rather than the red top. But again, what is it with the 80s and these mustaches? Absolute classics. So 3 G.I. Joes to come. And I think there's one more figure to go in this video. And the final figure is Evil Lyn from the Filmation He-Man Masters of the Universe Classics line. This came in from eBay in America. Didn't use the global shipping. Didn't get an import fee. So very happy with this. So Evil Lyn to go with Skeletor. So that's all the figures in this one. As you can see, I'm in an absolute mess now on the floor with me. So I better go tidy this up. The intro was done by Buzz Lightyear, so anybody wants to see, that is the Toy Story section I made for Cheeky Monkey Kiara, because the missus is a big fan of Toy Story. So we'll leave you with my little painted display there at the end. Hope you enjoyed this one. Please do like and subscribe for more unboxing goodness and everything on the channel. And the very next video will be filmed later today, because we're off out in a minute. I'm taking the missus to Bristol, and we're going on a full toy hunt. So the very next video will be me and the wife on the toy hunt. We will see what we can find. So there's Buzz Lightyear, there's Woody. I've been Jay. This has been Jay's Toy Collection UK, and we'll see you next time.